Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today we are going to do some rank grind at the silver level with time and attention. That's my newest account, and it is actually a guild account. We are um, these are focus on my guild. These are assets that I'm accumulating that will represent the time and attention account. So I hope those who are excited about what I'm doing here on this channel will follow this account and watch how it grows. This was literally created 2 weeks ago, and you're going to watch this thing accumulate assets just through play. And yes, it's been delegated a ton of cards. It's so it can run at like the silver 1 level. I think that's how much power we have. But the point is, you're going to see what you could do if you just bought an account today and really either rented or bought cards that would put you at that power level. Probably going to be $1,000 US to have the access to the cards that we have access to here. But that's very reasonable when you talk about like a life-changing investment. That's what we're talking about with Splinterlands. This is not just a video game. It pays you for your time and attention, and it is a life-changing investment that will garner appreciation and future assets. This literally a money tree that you have access to. Now, it's not going to change your life overnight. It's not $1,000 and then suddenly you're rich. It's a long time with a lot of play and a lot of your attention. But absolutely, 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 the assets are meaningful. And let's see who else are going to buddy there. The assets are meaningful. And even though they take time to appreciate, that doesn't mean that they're not immediately valuable. They are, because they immediately are giving you access to, let's do that. They immediately are giving you access to higher and higher levels of gameplay, achieving more and more DEC per win, greater daily rewards, bigger season rewards. So in that way, it's like an investment in a revenue stream. That's how I see this game, and that's what I would say to anybody who's like, I want to start, but what am I getting out of it, and what's the time horizon? Yeah, I think if you bought like $1,000 worth of cards, and you'd be playing in silver, maybe silver 3, maybe silver 1, depends on which cards you get, depends on how frugal you are, whether you use bid buys or whether you just buy off the marketplace. Um, and then in months' time, like probably a year or two, playing that game every day, you're going to see that there's going to be an accumulation of assets, whether it's DC, SPS, cards, all of the above, really. And then those things are going to snowball. And that's how I see this game. That's what I've done with this game in the past. That's what I'm doing now with this new account. And if all of that sounds interesting, or if you think I'm adding kind of unique value to you on the Splinterlands regarding the Splinterlands game, then I invite you to like and subscribe. We have a membership also, and there's certain special perks and benefits for being part of that. By no means expected or necessary. There will be daily content provided to you guys for just come and hang out with me as a regular subscriber. But that's there for you if you want to go to that next level and access certain unique perks. Let's get into this one now. So I don't know if you saw the rule sets, but the rule set included everybody has blast damage. So I put the failed summoner in the second position because it's relatively useless. And I knew they're going to hit my Mustang, and it's going to hit whoever's in the second position. So why not put this kind of relatively useless summoner there, failed summoner there? He's going to just eat some of that blast damage, so hopefully what happens is when Mustang dies, failed summoner dies, Flesh Golem pops into the first position fresh with, either most of or all of his hit points. So far, I'd like what I'm seeing, I think. I wish we had this is a card that I think I need to rent, or buy rather. Just a level 1. It's not cheap, but I have that sort of, I have that sort of money that I could do that. I could go out and buy a copy today, delegate it to this account. It's my card. That's one of the cool things about this game too. Delegations are yours. You can borrow them out, rent them out. It's something that other games don't offer. The shield of his is really helping him out. And he's missed me. He dodged me twice. That's annoying. But my heal is really keeping me alive in this. I think we're going to win. But Once they kill the flesh golem, they're going to quickly kill the goblin thief with the blast damage, which is going to be a problem for me. But I think we're going to win. That's a huge kill right there, getting that mushroom seer dead. I'm glad we landed that one at least, because that he should have the javelin thrower could have been dead already. But it's probably okay at this. Yeah, it is definitely okay now. There we go. Kill. Okay. Earlier today, I saw somebody post in one of my comments, and I answered him, but this is a question that I hear all the time, so I'm going to quickly answer it. That gameplay, one of the rule sets was trample. So if you had trample and you successfully kill your enemy, you keep trampling, trampling, trampling until you don't kill the next guy. It's conceivable that in certain gameplays, you trample, kill one guy, you trample, kill number two, number three, and you can wipe the whole team with one monster. A guy that is able to do that is Magnor. And Magnor is the fire melee tank. I'd say carry tank even. Legendary. There he is, Magnor. Magnor has trample at level 3, which is like gold level. And that trample is very powerful in that rule set. But the question was, which cards can I use in silver to get trample? And what you need to do is, and you all need to know this, I've said it before, but I know not, I make 2 videos every single day, and they're 15 to 30 minutes each. So you guys don't watch every single minute of every single video. I know that. But you can come over here to Splinter Cards. So we're going to keep saying it until everybody knows this. Splintercards.com, go over here to abilities, and then you can find trample. You can look for the icon. You can look for the icon like I am right now. Or you can type in here, switch to names, just look alphabetically, S-T, trample. And then it's going to show you every single monster that has trample in the game. That's all of the monsters. Now, they all have trample at different levels. This one has trample at level 6. There's a little 6 there. Giant Rock has trample at level 6, level 9, level 3, level 2. And you have to understand that this is a legendary monster. This is a common monster. So their respective levels are going to be available to you at different leagues, right? In bronze, you can only use level 1 legendaries, not level 3. In bronze, or in silver, you can only use level 2 legendaries, not level 3. So for this card, you'd have to be in gold to get access to it. For this card, you have to be in, I think, diamond to get its trample. Giant Rock, I think you could play that in gold with the trample. So just quickly, it appears to me none of these cards, this would be available to you. This one has trample at level 2, and this is a hugely expensive card though. Hugely expensive. But it has trample at level 2, and that would be playable in silver. That's the only card in silver. Nope, my bad. Frost Giant. You could have the Frost Giant, trample level 2. That's a legendary. You could play that in silver, okay? So that's what you need to do whenever you say to yourself, you join in a game and there's a rule set and you'd love to take advantage of trample. Come here quickly, see which monsters are available to you. Do you have any of those? Okay, let's play that Splinter. Another one might be really helpful would be, well, really anything. If you see a rule set and you want to target a specific ability, this is what I do quickly. Like if I can't remember which ones I would love to play or which would be ideal in a given game, I quickly come here, I open up a specific ability and I see what monsters are there for me. And then I can be reminded, oh, I have that one and that one. Let's go red or let's go green, because that would really help me in this one game. Splintercards.com. Okay, so that we'll do 4 battles. 4 more battles for a total of 5. So 40,000 power with my enemy. He likes green. He likes Mylor. I think dragon, because I have a Delwyn dragon scale. If you guys don't have a Delwyn dragon scale, level 3 is so helpful if you're competing in the silver range, because level 3 gives you, he's like a more versatile Alrek. Yes, he costs 5 mana, but he's going to give you that magic buff, and he's going to operate at kind of like a level 2 rare. Because Delwyn is common, he offers different monster levels for a level 3 common as opposed to a level 2 rare summoner. Hmm. I was hoping to have access to my other magic guys, but that's okay. Truth Speaker? Truth Speaker is like the what I'm doing right now is kind of like a, a weak version of the standard silver meta water play, isn't it? Which is Kelp Initiate for the 2 cost meat shield, just like Pelcor Conjurer, then a bunch of magic monsters, whichever ones you've got, using a magic +1 summoner, and then Truth Speaker is like the Wavesmith, right? So this is very much like the exact same play, but with white. Hmm. I'd love to take Peacebringer or Basilisk, but no. Let's just go healer. And she'll just be another meat shield. He's gonna die quickly, but she'll be another meat shield. Maybe she gets 1 heal off. I doubt it, but maybe. And then give his my conjurer 1 more chance to stay alive. Probably not. Looks like he's gonna do. Oh yeah, maybe because he'll probably miss me. He'll probably miss me. He might miss me. So yeah, the healer is actually this is gonna work out really well. It's gonna take the snipe damage from the lone boatman, which I don't really care if the divine healer dies, and it's gonna help preserve the Pelcor Conjurer. This is gonna be, I think, a strong, easy win. My prediction. Yep, easy. This is for sure. This is a lock. Lorna Shine, a very powerful white summoner. I love that summoner. Not cheap. I'm releasing a like a 50-minute frequently asked questions with 1258 today. It'll come out tonight around 5 p.m. It's in right now for the members only section. They can view it, and I think it's silver and champion that can view my members' videos that are pre-posted like within that community, and that'll be out later tonight. In that video, we talk a lot about fun speculation around Chaos Legion, new summoners. Specifically, in the first like 15 minutes, we talk about Death Splinter and what we can expect for a new summoner out of that team. I like that conversation a lot. I find that sort of speculation really fun. Check that out. And then toward the end of the video, we spend about 20 or 30 minutes talking about how I see the meta evolving, which is another really complex and fun little conversation. So check it out. Go again. That's 2. Let's do 3 more. 15,000 power. Okay, I can do blue, so I'm pretty. If I can do blue, I'm on autopilot. Oh, and somebody else was asking me like, what are some must-have cards at various levels? Right now, when you're playing silver, as far as I'm concerned, when you're playing bronze or silver, you must have Venari Wavesmith. You must have Kelp Initiate. It's excellent if you have Jin O'Shanis, but that's not cheap. It's amazing if you have Axemaster. I'd say these 4 are goals. They should be goals for you. Because they're all going to get the same number of hit points, I have to take that into consideration here. All my monsters are going to have the same number of hit points. It might be really helpful to bring 1 healer, because then he's going to heal all of them. I think so. I think so. Is that the only healer I have? Yes. Tempted to bring Captain's Ghost. But then what would I get rid of? Water Elemental? Maybe. But the Water Elemental has the self-heal, which is going to prevent a sort of sneak attack problem. And then I'm not getting rid of Axemaster. I'm not getting rid of Wadesmith or Jin O'Shaughnessy. I guess I could get rid of Kelp Initiate because of this context where there's Equalizer. Yeah, I will actually. I will. Let's go with the big boy though, because he's gonna get that. He's probably not gonna land, but he's got the Void, so I got double Void in the first position, which tons more hit points. Yeah, let's do that. But he's got the Jin O'Shaughnessy too. So absolutely, this is a must-have card if you're playing in bronze or silver. If you can get level 2, that's amazing, but that's not cheap. 60 bucks per BCX, you need 3. That's 180 bucks. So that's a lot of money. It's an amazing card. This card will be important for the future meta as far as I'm concerned. That's my prediction. Axemaster also. Wavesmith, yes, but I read a good comment this morning that was interesting and probably, you know, logical. He said the Wavesmith will lose value in the new gameplay as we move to the modern format. Why? Because in the modern format, we're not going to have Alaric Stormbringer, and so people will be less inclined to focus on Magic teams. First of all, I think he's probably that's a good insight. You know, it might go down in value in the short term. I strongly feel that all these cards are undervalued for where they're going in the future. So I think long term, 2-3 years, these prices are really cheap. Short term, 2-3 weeks, maybe he's right. 2-3 months, maybe he's right. Um, but even if they don't have an Alaric Stormbringer in the modern, remember they do have Alaric in the wild format. So you can come in and play with these cards in the wild format and continue to do what he's doing right here. Alaric, Magic, 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 and just hope for the best. You can do that. Even though these are modern cards, they will be available in the wild format. If he didn't bring a tank heal, that's pretty much that's all that I needed. That's the advantage I needed. Plus, my Axemaster is way better than, for instance, like his little Mantoid or something. And the Sandworm is a great monster, but with the 1 speed versus my 4 speed, it's just not going to work for him. So, cards you need to have, you're looking at them right here. This is the cards you need to have. And if you bought no other cards, these cards would carry you to silver every time, as long as you had the power to be in silver. 15,000 power is going to cost you 600, 800 bucks. And these cards, you know, that can go towards your power, but these cards by themselves are not going to give you the 15,000 power you need to make it to silver. There's more cards at the silver level that you really probably want. Like Mylor would be one that I would say, even Mylor level 1 would be a card that I would say is going to really set you apart. Um, Obviously, I get a lot of wins with this guy here. No healing, blast damage. Healing, blast damage. Might need to tweak this a little. Of course, I like this with the 3 of them. It's going to be very powerful, but I'd like to have a little more hit points too. Hmm. That's probably the way to go. But then again, if I took out Jin Renova, there's no heals. If I take out Jin Renova, I could put in Linakar Mistress, and I can get one more. That's probably pretty ideal, I'd say. Okay. So I have quite a few hit points, right? Manticore, 6 hit points, 5 hit points from the Pellicor Conjurer, 1 from the Ooze. In the 4th position, that's where these are my carries, right? These are the cards I'm protecting, and they're the ones that are going to win it or lose it for me. Now, he does have Void, so I'm probably in trouble. Yeah. With what he's got, I'm in big trouble. Everything from the sneak attack, which is going to totally take me out, but also this guy is going to just destroy my Pellicor Conjurer. And then he's got Thorns. I can't. This is for sure a loss. Right? There's no way I come out of this one. He just kills. With 2 hits, he kills my main meat shield. Now I am going to kill that. And my next shot. Dang, if I got to shoot with both my magic monsters. Oof. If I got to shoot with both my magic monsters, I would have won that. Actually, it was 1 shot away. If I had brought in, instead of the Tempest there, that 1 magic monster, if I'd done the other, well, let's quickly look at it. White. Instead of the Temple Priest, which has 1 speed, if I put in the Gymnova with 2 speed, I might have actually won that. Plus she gave the Strengthen, which would have given everyone 1 more hit point and maybe let certain key monsters stay alive that extra second. So that was closer than I thought. Let's play 2 more. Rage. Low. Low. I'm just handpicking all my slowest monsters first of all. And then I'll swing back and decide if there's somebody that I need to put in. Okay, okay. I like this the Antminer. I like that it's slowly gonna get stronger, and by the time it gets to the front for 2 mana, it's gonna help me out. Let's give that a shot. The Caledon. That's a card at silver or bronze, or yeah, silver or bronze you're really gonna want. Caledon's not cheap either, but 1 BCX of that legendary summoner is gonna be 3 magic attack. Like you'll see right here. This is this card, Caledon. 3 magic attack, 1 speed, 3 armor, 10 hit points, void. Yes, it's 11 mana cost, but it's hugely powerful for the, especially in a match like this where we had 50 mana to spend. You need to have some big guys that you can throw down in those, or you're going to lose to teams that have, you know, they have that extra depth. You need to have high mana cost monsters as well as low mana cost monsters so you can compete in a range of mana caps. This is a card I'd say is very, very important for fire. This is another card in level, you know, I'd say the higher you can get this guy, the better. This is an excellent card at every level, bronze through champion. And if you can get it to a level 4, I think 3 might be the silver cap. Whatever the silver cap is for rare, you should have that for the living lava, and I don't. Hopefully we stun him. I need Pit Ogre to drop a stun on this guy. Oof. Come on, there's a nice big stun. There it is. Now. Nice big. Yeah, things are going okay. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing. Okay. And then we got it right here. Okay, we're back. 1 more. Win, lose, or draw. This will be it. And let's try and pick. I'll pick 1 more splinter, and I can continue to comment on that question, which was what are some key cards you needed for every splinter. So we've already done Earth. We talked about Mylor. 1 I didn't mention, but you definitely need. Sorry about that, guys. You definitely need the Wood Nymph and Mylor with Earth. And then I'd say with fire, Caladum, let's try and do a dragon play. Rare monsters only. I was thinking dragon with fire and doing a magic play, but I have my magic monsters are legendary. See. Nope, not gonna work. This could be really devastating. Hmm. 3, 4. I'm gonna, even though I'd get more damage off if I pick one more magic there, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Earth Elemental because I want a little bit more shield at the back end. Let's try. Try that. So yeah, Wood Nymph, super important. And I would say that Delwyn Dragon Scale is another. So I just gave you like a Dragon Summoner. I gave you an Earth Summoner. I gave you a couple key Earth monsters. I gave you a couple key Fire monsters, including Caladum. We talked about the blue team kind of really thoroughly. I didn't really touch on white so much, but I feel strongly that Jin Renova, Tempest, and or Temple Priest, Jin Renova, and that third one, those magic monsters, those newer magic monsters, are super helpful. Again, in part because I think Delwyn is so important. Now, Delwyn is an older card, so he's not going to carry into the modern, but this is part of how I play the game right now. And so if the question is, what do I do to succeed at bronze or silver now? These are the answers. It might change when we move into modern and wild. It will change. So again, this will be the last battle. And guys, I haven't said it yet, but if you enjoy the content, we do it every day. And I look forward to doing it. We do it every single day. Make sure that you like and subscribe so you can capture that content when it comes out. If you're interested, check out the membership where you'll get a little bit earlier access. And I think we're going to win because, ooh, that's too bad that he took out the, yeesh, if I just survived that one. Dang. I feel we would have won if we didn't lose my unicorn right when we did, because my sneak attacker would have then killed his stone golem. Nah, you know what? Even as I think about it, it wasn't very close. I was gonna lose that. I needed probably 3 or 4 more hits than to suddenly turn the tide. And of course, he just had a better layout with the thorns, right? The thorns is why he won that. Because when I was hitting him, I was damaging myself, and that was all he really needed. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there. I think this has already been claimed, but I'm gonna try and claim it. Maybe we'll be able to enjoy that together. Yeah, see, already been claimed. All right, thank you for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.